Hey, shalom, shalom, Yashua Allah. Shalom, shalom. We're blessed another day to come out here, and teach the Bible, our Bible. We come in the true names of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and we use the Bible as our weapon. These people use carnality as their weapon, but hey, man, we know what time it is. But before we get into this lesson, we're going to face the east and give all praises, honor, and infinite glory to Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles at Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to you, hopeful elect Akim that are out there laboring, that are pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. What you heard is the Paleo Hebrew. The name of Yahweh means He exists, He to be. That's the name of what people ignorantly call God. And Yahweh Shai, which the world ignorantly calls Jesus, which that's a bastard name. That's not a name whatsoever that is identified with our Lord and Savior Yahweh Shai, which means He delivers. Who does He deliver? He delivers the children of Israel. Who are the children of Israel? The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, along with the speckled bird Israelites scattered in every single country in the four corners of the world. And we are here today to bring, the scriptures, break them down, talk about current events, whatever the Spirit leads, whether it jumps on, these women, false prophets, monetization of this truth, and whatever it may be, we're out here to bring you everything through the Spirit and backing it up with scriptures.
Let me bring this, brother, because we are here to prophesy against this place, okay? And before camp, there was an Issachar couple, right, the staff, and then after them was an Edomite. But basically, we told them the world is about to end. The rulership is about to end. The rulership of the so-called white man, all right, is about to end.
That's right.
It's nothing about the earth is going to get on fire and all that nonsense that we've been taught from the Edomites, the white people, right? So this place is being known on the Bible as a spiritual Egypt, okay? And what does the brother mention, like, what we're going to get salvation or who's going to be saved, right? We got saved from the ancient Egypt, and it's going to happen again from this modern Egyptian, all right? Which is the so-called white people, according to the Bible. So guess what? America is going to feel what they've been done in around the world, making people fight it against each other. So that's one thing that's going to come to America. The Lord Yahweh Bashem is going to make these people to fight against each other because they've been done it. They've been done it to the nations. They've been done it to the Israelites, and He's going to do it to them. All right. And this is what I got. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 19, and verse 1. I'm going to start from 1. And it goes, this message came to me concerning Egypt. He's not talking about the ancient Egypt, man. All right? It's concerning about this place, America.
Symbolic to bondage.
Yeah, correct. Bondage, oppression, slavery. And it keeps going. Look, the Lord is advancing against Egypt, riding on a ship cloud. The idols of Egypt tremble. The hearts of the Egyptians melt with fear. So the idols, one of the biggest idol, man, of this Egyptian is going to be this. All right? This is the biggest idol that's going to tremble because with this, they think they're going to rule the earth, the all nations. They really believe that they're going to be able to do it by forcing people to get the digital rights, man. But it's not going to happen. So that's what the Lord says. He's going to tremble them. What is that tremble? He's going to make them collapse. All right? The Yahweh is going to make these kingdoms collapse, even with all their power, all what they have built, all right? And all what they have people, they make people believe. Because people are really going to believe That's the only chance for them to survive all the things that's gonna come. But it's not gonna happen, man. They're gonna get cursed, like they already been sentenced to death if they get it. Okay? Well, this is for you people, the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native Americans, because you're not supposed to get it. The other nations, we don't care about the other nations, man, because the kingdom is not about them. The kingdom is about the election of the nation of Israel. That's the ones we're looking for. That too. You got something?
I was just gonna say, because that taking that karagma is not something you can repent from. That's up there in the same category with blaspheming the name of Yahweh, man, and going against what He has spoken, man. Because you're blaspheming Yahweh by putting that in your bodies, man.
They choose another God besides them.
Yeah, you're not even human. You're completely changing what Yahweh Bashim Yahushai made you because you want to enter in that stage of transhumanism.
I want to end with the second one, I believe. And Isaiah 19:2. I will make Egyptian fight against Egyptian, brother against brother, neighbor against neighbor, city against city, province against province. Man, so it's gonna be fight everywhere. Oh, that's a small town with 200 people. They're gonna be fighting. Oh, that's a big city of the United States. There's gonna be a fight, man.
Provinces, whole states,
yeah, everywhere.
States against states, man. What's the Civil War coming out April 12th?
Yeah,
the movie. There's a reason. There's a reason why this movie has so much popularity. For one, the scriptures back it up, man. Sedition, and for two, because people can see that happening, man. The water, okay. Because people actually see these things really happening, man. They see civil war and gun battles actually happening in the world. That's why people are so entertained by it, man. What do you think these preppers and militiamen and all these people are getting ready for in the first place?
Their spirit can feel it.
Yeah.
They might deny it mentally, like they just wanted to ignore it, but their spirit telling them, hey, this is true. Hey, like, watch out.
That ignorance is bliss spirit, man. That's why these motherfuckers want to be entertained. Well, what's today? Easter Sunday, man. What do we see? A bunch of Issacharites with their women in dresses thinking like they're all holier than thou, man, with a mouthful of pork, But hey, really, we just come out here because we have to tell you these things, man. It's not because, we're actually going to be the ones to save this world. We're the heroes and we're the ones that know everything. No, man, we ain't nothing. We learned all this from, great men. The men of great millstone, man. So the head apostles, and we have to come out here to repeat the righteous acts to give you people a chance, really, because this ain't for us, man. This is for you people, man. Whether you hear or forebear, mainly the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans of the elect of those people, but also these other heathen nations got to know the prophecy. Because, the reason why these people don't really care, they're nonchalant, they don't really, concerned with what's going on, because nobody of these other nations have been in captivity as much as Israel, man. No one else needs to cry out to the Lord for deliverance. No one else needs to get saved from this bitch, man. Esau's living his life. Esau's living a good life, man. He a little stressed now because the dollar's not stretchy. World War III is happening. He can't push his muscle around as much as he did. But he's still living his life. But we're out here sighing and crying, man. For all the abominations that are done there, man. Bakes every day. We're sick. Car problems. Bills. Fucking short on hours, man. Whatever it is, man. This place will bring you down, man. I got one. This is Psalms 49 and 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own name. And when the so-called white man came here and conquered, raped, robbed, and pillaged across America, he was changing names. He was breaking down monuments. For example, Mount Rushmore was built on a Native American monument called the Six Grandfathers, man. And there's even a thing in the scriptures, hey, man, no report. If you ask me, like, I'll say it for you, yeah. All right. Yeah. Here. There you go, man. That's a good picture. Take a picture of it. But yeah.
One thing, bro, let me say this, bro. I was, the president of Mexico was talking with some of Texans people, right? And he got an interview with a reporter, 60 seconds, I think it is the name of 60 minutes. Yeah, right? 60 minutes, all right. The Guadalajara. And this is what the president of Mexico told them about the Texas and other states where belong to Mexico, right? And he was like, oh, because you see, the last name are there, Rodriguez, Garza, blah, blah, blah. They're Spanish. But understand this, man. That people talk about something that is not true. Because this land, before the Spaniards, it had a different name. All right, like the brother just mentioned. So it doesn't go only back to the Spaniards being owner of this land. They're not the owners. All right? They're not what they supposed to. We go and get a reference for names because that's what the brother read the scripture. They change their names. It can be a French name, it can be a Spanish name, English name, a Portuguese name. So it's how it is, man. Those people that came here, they wanted to hold, and they changed their names, and but they hide the real name or how the land was named before them, right? And that's for new generations that they don't go back to understand who they are, man. All right?
Yeah, bro. Let me drop this. Okay. This is the book of Job, chapter 20, and verse 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth? Verse 5, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Verse 6, though his excellency not up to the heavens.
Read that again, bro. That's a good point, because they believe they're going to hold, but they stole for all their generations, right? That compared to the rulership of the Israelites, the new kingdom that is about to come, compared that we're going to rule for eternity, compared to how long Israel has been ruling, is nothing, man. The Lord sees it like, oh man, I think you just get it and I'm taking away from you right now. Just like that, man. Like a short time. Like he just tastes it. And he don't even have time to say what it is. Right? Because give it away. Give me that.
Right.
Read that.
Gone. This is the book of Job, chapter 20, and verse 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth? Verse 5, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Verse 6, though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, is the point. Yet he shall perish forever, like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he?
Yeah, like his own dung.
We have to get a mummy or something to show.
There was Edomites?
Yeah, to show the new generation on the kingdom. So they're gonna be like, where is he? Oh, let's go to the Constitution, man. We got
Hey.
We got some of these guys right there, man.
Well, shit. I think it's true. Roughly, like speaking as a man, because the only evidence Esau was even going to be there is through the men of the elect men of Yahweh Shai that were here in Babylon that saw him. You know, because you're going to have your kids all huddled up there like story time. You know, crisscross in front of you, all 700 of them, asking for story time, man. What was it like in Babylon? You know, that's how we're going to continue the legacy of the elect, man, because it's always going to be a remembrance of the elect men following what Yahweh Shai did. Not because the elect, you know, wherever those men may be, you know, doing this work, man. Lord willing, we be of that number. That's why we out here, man. But the point is saying, you know, in the kingdom of heaven, man, we're going to have to tell you why things are the way they are, why we had the heathens in captivity. You know, and then your children are going to accept it. But I wanted to go back to that one scripture I found talking about this devil is going to change these times. You know, and that's why everything's, you know, out of order. You know, I kind of forget exactly what I'm reading this.
Yeah, I was talking about change.
This is Daniel 7:25, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and dividing of times. I remember it. Because, hey, man, when this devil came through, man, he was changing everything. And when he was conquering, he saw, oh, it's in my possession now. This is how it's going to be ran. And that's how it says. It says, and shall be given into his hand until a time and times and dividing of times, which is a certain period. Because given, going back to Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Who's controlling the earth right now? Who has the power? Whose face and names are on the money, man? This is a so-called white man. You know, this is the devil that we deal with, man. And that's why I can't remember this one saying. It says, "How can you live in peace when you're living in a sick wilderness full of beasts, man?"
Like what the scripture says, this bro, the oppression make a wise man mad, right? So oppression means, or the slavery that we're going through, right? But a wise man is a man that understands, man, the things that has to be done right. But when it doesn't happen, what it is, man, only a wise man can feel it. So like, man, this is not correct. You're supposed to know not do this to me. You're not supposed to give us this or do whatever thing, man. But a stupid guy is like, oh, just give me some money, give me some alcohol, some drugs, whatever, and I can work with it. But a wise man don't, man. The wise man says enough is enough. That's why they can. One of the brothers from LA make a video, you know, about like 2 days ago. So this brother was saying that Judah is going to be a nightmare for this place, man, because Judah is going to come back, and he's not going to be like, oh, poor, you know, like have some love for his enemies.
Yeah, Judah is a lion.
Yeah, man.
Who shall rouse him up? You know, it's a young lion. Young lion just tearing shit up, man. He ain't even hungry. He's just so excited that he has the power to, you know, get some sheep in his hand, get some, you know, whatever. He's killing everything.
And get this. You people that do not believe that the so-called Negroes are the real Jews, all right? You're going to end up following them.
Yeah.
Even if you don't get this truth, you're going to end up following his orders.
You're going to get on your knees.
Because he is the leader, man. You, Northern Kingdom, you're not going to be able to do anything.
Yeah.
Anything. There is no way, because there is an order with the Father. Judah is the head. Oh, man, you guys going to understand once it happens. They're going to understand, man. They really going to understand, because once Judah get mad,
yep.
You brothers gonna learn, man.
I hate that shit, man. You're around other Issacharites, you're other Latinos, and they think they're better than the so-called black man. You're lighter than him, man. Even at that level, let's keep it simple, because you people are simple. Even on a colored basis, you cannot stand in the sun as long as a so-called black man. Who runs, you know, NBA, you know, football or anything like that? You so-called Latinos, man, you ain't nothing better than the so-called Jews, man. You ain't better than what the Lord has set up, man. So this Israelites that are thinking, we're better, or nah, man, that's bullshit. You know, and at the end of the day, no tribe is gonna vex another, but you have to understand at this time, man, our people hard-headed slug out. You got one?
Yeah, I got one. For what you say, because like fortunately, look like, well, Yahweh.
Yeah.
So-called black man when they see him. This is the book of Luke, chapter 19. What the heck was that? Salaki, oh, you know.
I got one, bro.
So the Issacharites, man, they think they're better than fucking the so-called black man, man, because they got.
Let me get this one, brother.
Yeah, brother, go ahead.
Okay, I got this one that the brother was mentioned a little bit ago. You know, like, we're not that important for you to come to us and like we can save you. We are only messengers, right? But at the same time, we are important because the Lord sent us, all right? And because there's no other way you can be lead for salvation.
faith.
But we are not the ones that can charge you. So like, if you don't give me this, I'll say you're not gonna be saved. Like the pastors of other camps, we're not saying that, man. We bring you the Lord's name and the Son's name and telling you what to do and hope that we can get mercy together.
That scriptures say faith cometh by hearing.
Yeah.
Faith comes by hearing the words of Yahweh.
This is the scripture, Isaiah 13, and verse 11. And I will, the point is in 12. But I want to read this because the Lord has been brought out some scriptures about judgment for the wicked. And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud cease, and I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. So see, Esau is a proud man. Also the wicked of our nation, they're gonna be destroyed with him. The ones that they go like, I don't care about if he's black, I don't care about if he's white, I don't care about color. I know I'm saved and I love everybody. You know, that's what the brother said.
Self-righteous, like overriding, like you thinking like you're a good person because you say that. I don't know.
It's
Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, that's one thing, bro. Start syndrome. But I'll remember later, man. But I'm gonna go to the point 12, and this is talking about us, man. I hope we are part of the election, right? And he goes, and I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man that the gold wedges offer. All right. So see, the Lord's gonna make us precious, man, like so valuable when everything collapses. And it's not about like we're gonna come and okay, here's stand back, you know, like $100 bills and there. No, it's talking about we're gonna have the knowledge and understanding of the Bible and faith to lead, to tell people how and what to do, man. That's what it makes you value at the eyes of the Lord, Yahweh Shai. He doesn't make a man so valuable because he's a billionaire, a trillionaire, or whatever, man. No, he sees a man rich according to obedience and understanding of the scriptures, man.
I laugh a lot, yeah, because I'm thinking in my head, you know, like we have this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. When these things go down, we have a sense of we know what's going on. We know what's next. It's a sense of, you know, a comfort, man, with these scriptures. But these other people, man, they're going to be losing it. They're going to be, oh my God, what's happening? Oh, please, God, if there's a God, please, I'll serve you now, man. You people are going to go fucking crazy. That just makes me laugh, man. Oh, now you're concerned? Now you're worried, man. You ever been with like a woman and a man, man? You always see it on the movies. The woman is with the man when he's nothing, man. He doesn't even have 2 cents to his name, and she's rocking hard with him, man. And she's down, and, you know, and she's not like the woman that when her man's going through a hard time, he's stressed, she makes it harder. And we're accustomed to, you know, like we're an example of Israel is the Lord's woman, man. And so we're rocking with the Lord, Yahweh Shai, right now, when it's not popular, when no one sees his riches, when no one sees his power, when no one sees his glory, when no one sees his fame, and he's on top. That's the man, man.
That's
you know, and we're here, man. And that's why we're so ahead of the game, and we have confidence, because look at where else the world is going, man. And we're not saying because we're so righteous, man, but this is how we think, man. We're rocking with Yahweh Shai before the world knows really even what who he is, man. You know, when he comes that you know, like the movie from 300, he has that crowns, you know, he has that whole heads full of crowns, and they're just dangling, man, from all the kings that he just took out, man. Then you're going to want to respect him.
We're with the Lord before the world get as big as slap in their face, man.
Biggest I told us so.
Wake up, like, oh yeah, now I know. Now I see that we are on his program before he puts the whole world, man, in.
I got it right here. This is the book of Luke, chapter 19, verse 27. But those mine enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me. Right.
Yeah, those are the Israelites or people that don't want it to accept the Lord. When everything collapsed, that's what the Bible says. The first of all, He's going to send what? Fishers, right? Then He's going to send. Let's bring that.
Yeah,
bring that. Yeah, bring that one. Because there's going to be some Israelites with the elites, man. So, but they never accept the Lord or do anything. So we're gonna bring those people to the Lord, even Israelites outside, man.
The water.
This is an Israelite. Yeah, well, you don't want me as a king?
Two-thirds.
Jump it up, he said, man.
Jesus is my Lord. I know that this is just a test because I know my Jesus is white.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Oh, that's a delusion, hey, bro. We can't change that. Wow. Fucking, hey, man. That's the best thing for you, man. It's the best thing for you to just get taken out of your misery for following another God, lowercase g, man.
It's gonna be a pleasure, too.
I got that one. The brother, what's your back? The brother. This is Jeremiah 16:16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord Yahweh, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks.
See, those are the bunkers, man. People, soldiers are the bunkers. There are some that are good servants to the elite. They think they're gonna get away, and also even they don't know. Like the elite doesn't know like who is an Israelite today, man. Right? He can now they're like because if he will know he can kill us, man.
He's gonna have an idea though.
Yeah.
Because he's going to know the amount of people that don't take the Quran. That's why he wants to push the Quran, because he wants to kill the Israelites so bad, man, that he's going to inject everybody with a trackable device that you cannot buy or sell without bowing down and doing this, man. And that's what we're coming in. We already had the first test run with this this jab, man. And that's why this Esau wants to know. I know that there's God's people out here and they're super powerful. I got to figure out who not to kill, man. Who to kill, who not to kill. Even though his goal isn't to get to the next level of society, man. His goal is to come out of the ashes like a phoenix and kill everything, man. The Karagma is just the Lord's test to see if you're going to capitulate to this man's demands, man. To capitulate means, to give up, to throw in the towel because this devil's making it hard on you, man. And this devil's going to be like, okay, well, I know this one's not it. Oh, he already took the Karagma. Hey, turn his chip off. Let him starve. I don't even care about him anyway. Go on to the next one. Is this one? No. Oh, he's not taking it. All right. Let's push him to see if he's really gonna have these powers that we know are coming.
Did you probably see the video that this woman is like, hey, look, I'm a baby. Oh, look, I got this, right? And then she was like, why don't you get it? Like, I'm gonna make my baby get it, right? So, I mean, women are gonna be the ones that gonna lead to get the Rahma, man, because they any trouble that happens in society, they are the first ones to run and hide, and they are the first ones to start begging for help.
Yeah, because women don't have no faith, man. For the mass majority, man, they need to see it to believe it. That's why women always run to the strongest protector. They always run to the man with the money. It doesn't matter if you got a crusty old ball, man. You got one ball and no hair, man. They're running to you, man, because you got the money.
Right.
This is go back to what about riches, right? So that's what I mentioned. That we're not charging you people to get this truth, all right? And that's what you're supposed to do once you get this truth, right? You're not supposed to charge no one any kind of money, man, because the Lord sees this man as a rich man, comparing them as a gold. And what is gold? Gold is a metal that it doesn't exist like in a big amount compared to iron, right? Or copper or anything. That's why it's so valuable, man, because it's beautiful and there is only a few. So I have Isaiah 55 in verse 1, and it goes, oh everyone that has thirsted, come ye to the waters, and that he that has no money, come ye, buy and eat. Yeah, come buy wine and milk without money and without price. All right? So that's how you have to bring this truth. But because you have it, you're already rich, man. So that's what we say. That's what we say. Like, hey, let's put some more money into our account. This is what we're doing right now. Right? We're putting more money to our account, the spiritual account. And bro, remember the dream that the brother had? Like he was having money, right?
It was coming out.
Yeah.
Man. He didn't have enough pockets to keep all of it.
The brother talked about the dream that one of the brothers had, and he was on the day of trouble, but he had money, man. But we understand that wasn't really like money because in the day of trouble, man, we're not gonna be able to be like, oh, let's go to that store, okay, let's go to a mall, let's go to whatever store, man, because there's gonna be a crisis, right? So we understand what's talking about spiritual protection, man. All right, knowing how to move, how to team, who to talk to, who you let be close to you, and who you don't be close to them, man. You don't need to be close to everybody because everybody is gonna try to get their life keep going, and if they have to take your life, they're gonna do it, man.
Yeah, brother. It's, laying up our spiritual treasures. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 19 and 20. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. Verse 20. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. Verse 21 as well. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.
And your heart is your mind, your thoughts, what you believe, what you care about, right? So if we care about doing this, that's where treasure is. And this is the kingdom of heaven. You can see, we see it. This is the beginning of the kingdom of heaven, man. That's where treasure is.
And you see those other men, they're teaching for money, man. They're not teaching because they're fearing the Lord. They know if they don't do this, they don't have protection, they don't have blessings, they don't have nothing, no covering of Yahweh Shai. They're doing it because they're worried about their covering from Esau, man, making sure they got money. Because I guarantee you ask all those men that are fucking charging for this truth, man, how much they pay. How much did you pay for the truth? Because you know the dagger group, man. What you learned from the elders and apostles? How much the elders and apostles charge you, man? How much did they charge you? Ask that. How much did you pay? Oh, we're in inflation now. No, you didn't pay nothing, man. Because never, ever has there been any monetization from Great Millstone, man. And that's why our channels don't get the most views because we don't have a monetization under our videos. And you can go smash that little subscribe button and hit that donation, man. Fuck all that, man. We don't even want your money, man. Because we're at the point where your money is going to be probably toilet paper for you, man. So a good way to start a fire. And that's what these people and these men are selling Israel out for, man. Because you got elect men in those groups, man. You got sincere younger jakes that are coming and looking up to you, man, and looking at all these men around you. The respect, the brotherhood, so-called, man. Even though they're in a bugged-out group, man, that's all they're seeing at face value. So they want to be a part of it, and they're gonna pay what they need to pay to be a part of that, man. Because I know for a fact, if I was coming across a group when I first came in, bro, I'd be paying money, bro. I bought a T-shirt fringe, man. I bought a fringe T-shirt, man. I laugh about it till this day, man. But that's how much you don't know if you get in the wrong group, man. That was a fucking $50 T-shirt, man. Look, 100% comment. I feel stupid. I didn't throw it away because I like to have it just to look at, to remind myself how much, I came. It's just in the back closet. But it just goes to show you that, man, when you don't know these things and you're coming up, a men that's been in the truth for years, man. And I say truth, I'm talking about the Hebrew Israelites, man. They can deceive you very cunningly with these scriptures, man, because there's a lot of scriptures in here that will get younger Jake's attention, that they don't care what you say, they want to be there, man. And that's why it's so important for you and us and all these brothers here that when we teach you, we have to say everything so correct, man. And if we do, let's say we have a slip of the tongue because we're men, man, where we say something wrong, man. Everybody jumps on us, man. But the point being that this doctrine that we have learned is 100% truth and is 100% free, man. Because let me say this one thing, man. Because whenever anything else is free, You are the product. What does Yahweh Bashim Yahushai want? He wants you, man. He wants you to be better. He wants you to turn away. So he's not going to sell you something. You are the product, man. You're the elect man is the golden wedge of Oprah, man. That he's looking for, man.
You gotta get
God. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 19 through 21. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. Verse 20. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.
Because all the material, man, all money, gold, watches, any necklace, whatever, jewelry we can get, cars, houses, clothes, everything is going to vanish. The day of calamity, you're not going to take your house and put it in the backpack. You're not going to put your, how many pairs, 10, 20 pairs of shoes and, you know, none of that, man. You're not going to get your 1,000 bills of money and start running. None of that's going to happen.
I don't even think people have walked around with 50 pounds on their back for more than a couple miles, man. And you can tell me how much you really want to carry, man. 3 liters of water. 3 liters of water is equivalent to 9 pounds, okay? That's one little camel pack. Okay, you people, man, you got nothing, man. And that's why Yahweh Shai gave that example of the rich man that came and asked him, hey, what can I do to serve you? He said, sell everything you got and come follow me, man. He could have served the Lord's son himself, but he wanted to go, continue his life because he was living good, man. This is out of the second Esdras 8, and I'm gonna start at the top because this is a reference to what the brother, said. He's talking about, the elect men also, that our spirits are, the very, how do you say? It's not common. This is something that is, you're not gonna find around every corner, man. And this truth is that goal, but this is a symbolic to the men that come and follow Yahweh Bashim Yahushai compared to the masses of the world. This is second Esdras 8:1. And he answered me, saying, the Most High hath made this world for many, but the world to come for few. And that few is the nation of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Verse 2, I will tell thee a similitude, Esdras. And this is an example the angel's going to go into Esdras the prophet of the comparison of the type of people that are going to be saved and destroyed. As when thou askest the earth, it shall say unto thee, that it giveth much mold thereof, whereof earthen vessels are made, but little dust that gold cometh of. Even so is ye the course of this present world. Verse 3, there be many created, but few shall be saved. That's symbolic to, when let's say if you're gold panning, and you're shaking the gold or whatever, the dirt, you have a lot of dirt in your pan, man, and it comes out little by little by little, and you may, if you're lucky, get a little couple of flakes, man. Maybe something that you can get with a thing of tweezers, man. I've gone gold panning before, and you got to do a lot to get just a little bit, man. And that's what it's symbolic to.
Okay, I'm gonna read the parable of the sower, right? Because it reminds me. You got one, brother? You got one?
No, brother, go ahead. I want to hear you.
Okay. It reminds me that these men that selling this truth, because they left the right path, used to go for seeking for vanity, man, which is money. All right, and that's one thing that these samples of men would do. One will stay like strong for the truth, but the majority, they're just gonna see something and hide, run away, man. And some just gonna go like, you know what? I really care about the world, about being famous, about being rich, having women. I always dream about to have a beautiful family, man. A lot of things can go through a man's head, man, just to live the truth. But that's of the Lord's power to do it. So I read. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 13 and verse 18. Hear ye therefore the parable of the sower. 19. When anyone heareth the word of the kingdom and understand it not, then come the wicked one and cast it away that the which was sown in the heart. This is he which received seed by the wayside. So this is the man that, like I talked about a little bit ago, right? This was this man that we were talking to him, but something else was on his head to not paying attention. The only one that was paying attention was his wife. All right. So sometimes we're talking to somebody, but he got a call. Right when we are about to explain him something very important.
Oh, woman calling you.
Yeah. Somebody, amen. We gotta go.
Oh.
So that's a demon that's pulling him away because the Lord don't want him to get this. Oh, he's like, oh yeah, I can get it. I understand. Yeah, that's true. But he really do not get everything what he needs because the devil moves them away. All right? And that happens whenever it comes, man. We can see it.
That's also, applying to men that crept in unawares too. The seed settled, but it fell by the wayside.
I'm gonna keep going. Verse 20. But he that receiveth the seed into stony places, the same is he that heareth the word and anon with joy receive it. All right. So this is another guy that he's so happy, excited, like we see, man.
That's sweet in your mouth.
Yeah, that's his only step. They only receive that, bro. It's sweet.
I'm an Israelite, and he got a head full of dreads. I'm an Israelite, son of the devil, and then you tell him about his dreads.
Keep going, 21. Yet had he not root them itself? No root. There is no really faith on him, man. It's not no faith on what he thinks he believes. All right? But during for a while, for when tribulation or persecution arise because of the word, by and by he is offended. Anything that can come like, hey, you're not able to do this, you gotta change your life to this, or anything, or his job, or Isa comes to him.
The family and your woman is the main thing, man. When you first come into this truth, what the blowback that you're gonna get. And if you ain't ready, man, to lose your family and your woman, this truth ain't for you, man. Straight up. You come into this thing and you're happy, your family's good, and your woman, hey, man, not saying like you gotta make it toxic, but inevitably changing your life with people that have been around you your whole life and know that you're acting one way. As soon as you start switching up, like they call it, they're gonna separate themselves.
The point is in the next one, man. The 22. He also that receiveth seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word in the care of this world, in the deceitfulness of riches, choketh the word, and he become unfaithful. There we go. That's what I was talking about. So anyone that are trying to get rich and saying that they serve the Lord, you can only serve one master, man. You're not able to serve two masters, money or Yahweh B'Hashem Shai. So we're not here to sell you anything, man. Just because you see this like an opportunity of a job, and at the same time pretending that you are a man of the Lord. Man, you're not gonna. You have to go. If you're able to go and work, all right? But don't think because you have the chance that people really believe in this message, you can able to sell them something, and then live by it. Live what you're selling to those people, man. Because here it can prove men live faith because of money, and what happens, it says they become unfruitful. So they become doing the wrong thing, man.
those thorns also, like the scriptures say in Second Ezra, the thorns and briars and scorpions. That's your own people, man. You're around these people in the world that take you out the spirit, man. And because hey, you just known them forever, or you work at a job, but you just can't get from around these people, man. And you got to switch something up, man. Those people and those spirits are gonna jump on you because in the spiritual world, you're the target number one around those people. Those people are already fucked over, man. They're in the world, they don't care. They doing their own thing, man. They partying and bullshitting, but when you go around those people, man, those spirits are like, all right, hey, this one's trying to get out. This one's serving and calling on the name, like, hey, let's try to mess with him, and something comes up.
I'll finish with this. 23. But he that receiveth seed into the good ground, he is the hearing the word and understand it, which also beareth fruit and bringeth forth some 100-fold, and 60, and some 30. There we go, man. That is the fruit. That is the obedience. That is the talent. All right. That is the talent that the Lord give you. To some 5, another one 2, and another one 1. So now depends on the Lord. All right. If He keeps us doing this, but because we have a rank. All right. Let's say it that way. A rank to do this work. We have apostles. We got prophets. We got teachers. All right. So all us come with some talent, all right? That's the fruit we're gonna give in this truth. So that's the difference, man. A coward, an unbeliever that just passed by, they're like, oh yeah, we know they're saying the truth, but I don't have time right now. Some other ones, they wanted to do it, but once they find out that they have to leave their parties with their family, and then their wife is gonna turn away from them, they go like, no, man, I'll deal with my wife. I love my family. Yeah, and some others money.
Yeah, grown-ass men worried, oh, man, my family's going to look at me different because I didn't get anybody Christmas presents. Oh, man, I miss my abuela's birthday. I didn't get her anything. Oh, man, my family. Yeah, they will, man. Because guess what? Your family's stupid, man. Your family thinks birthdays and gifts and Christmas is the way to show love to someone, man. You people are stupid, man. And that's why we out here, man. We don't care, man. And if you're in the truth, hey, man, you better not be fucking celebrating no birthdays. You better not be going to, hey, man. Personally, I know brothers say it's all right, man, if you go to your family gatherings and you live there and they're having, a Thanksgiving, whatever. That only applies if you're like a high schooler, man, and you're with your family and you can't leave because that's what they do, man. If you're in the truth and you got a car and stuff, like, don't fucking drive yourself to the damn Thanksgiving thing, man, just because you want to play. Man, seriously, man, I ain't speaking on brothers who've done before, man. Brothers in the truth, obviously, you know yourself. But for those who coming up, man, don't even bring yourselves around the situations. I don't. I'm fucking, hey, man, y'all call Allah, I'm fully convinced that this is the truth, but I ain't still going around my family just because it's someone's birthday and they haven't gotten that solid, man, and I love it, man. Hell no. I'd rather be alone, man. That's why I don't fuck with nobody. Like that Logic video, I don't fuck with nobody. You got your family? Like you go out? No, I don't fuck with nobody. Nobody.
That's the right way to go with this truth, man. Yeah. Even we have to really understand that we have to separate from the world to not be contaminated. All right? We don't want it to be contaminated. Spiritually, be contaminated is being around the people that it's an idolatry, man. And people that I remember went to the party, man, just to see some friends, right, that I didn't saw for a long time.
Yeah, scriptures say, what is that one? Says don't let an old friend go away. So,
and then what happened there was they were making some carne asada, but there was what? Swearing, man. And when they were ready to eat, I was like, hey, man, thank you. I'm cool. But I was looking wrong to all of them because everybody was eating, and I don't. And they were like, why you don't eat it? So I don't want to be in that situation again. I don't want to be seen like, I'm, whatever, man. Let's just hope you're right. That's what I said. Like, I know I wanted to talk to them for a little bit, and then I was like, right, man. Like, no, that's it. It's not a good thing to be around people that don't have this thing.
Yeah, man.
I understand that.
This car put pork in everything, man. There's manteca on the beans, even the whole beans. You put little pieces of bacon in, freaking the frijoles and stuff. And the carne asada, he puts hot dogs on the grill. No, he needs to wrap bacon around it. Man, the carne asada, oh, put some extra manteca on it so it cooks faster, man. Hey, this place, man. And that's why this, hey, man, it'll make you mad, man. The water. You know, this is a story of one of our forefathers, Mattathias, when he saw Israelites going off in the temple, man, and how the zeal of Yahweh climbed unto him, and he straight handled business right then and there on the altar, man. You know, and this is a story that I like reading, man. I'm gonna just read it real quick, man. This is second Salakia. This is First Maccabees 2:19. Then Mattathias answered and spake with a loud voice, though all the nations that are under the king's dominion obey him and fall away every one from the religion of their fathers and give consent to his commandments. So a little backstory, you know, this is the time of Maccabees when I want to say it was Epiphanes, so it was one of the generals of Alexander the Great, Salakia. But he put an order out that said that all nations, I don't know, it was Ptolemy, Epiphanes, Salakia. But he said everybody has to go away from their old religion and follow their so-called Greek gods, their so-called deities, and follow their way of life, be a way of the gymnasium, you know, go to Apollo's temple, you know, all these things, man. The Bacchus ceremonies. You know, having the ring of ivy around your head, man, all that shit. That's what they wanted the Israelites to change after they got conquered.
I was wondering if I put on the market. Yeah, whatever you do.
Yeah, this is verse 20. Yet will I and my sons and brethren walk in the covenant of our fathers. And that's the covenant that Yahweh Shai made with the children of Israel, Mount Sinai, the first covenant being the law. Verse 21, Yahweh forbid that we should forsake the law and the ordinances. You know, and there was another time, you know, with the three holy children. You know, the Babylonian names, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, but, you know, it goes into their, you know, Hebrew names. That was their slave name. What is that, Mishael? Anyways, continuing. This is First Maccabees 2:22. We will not hearken to the king's words, to go from our religion either on the right hand or the left. And this is something that's going to happen when Esau Edom pushes that charagma. When he gives you an ultimatum of, are you going to take the charagma or are you going to, you know, eat this bullet, man? Are you going to put your head in the guillotine? Are you going to put your whole family in a FEMA camp, man? That's the type of things that are going to happen. That's going to be the hour of temptation. Verse 23. Now when he had left speaking these words, there came one of the Jews in the sight of all to sacrifice on the altar, which was at Modin according to the king's commandment. So the king's commandment, they set up an altar there for their God, and this demon of a 2/3 Israelite man walks up there all proud, you know, it's wanting to sacrifice on the altar. Verse 24, which thing then Mattathias saw, he was inflamed with the zeal, and his reins trembled. Neither could he forbear to show his anger according to judgment. Wherefore he ran and slew him on the altar. So then Mattathias bum rushed the man. You know, slew him when he took his sword out or choked his ass out with his own hands, man. You know, that wicked Jake got taken out, man. And for the zeal that Mattathias had by seeing the blatant disrespect of our Lord Yahweh Shai, man. You know, and that is the sense that when Jeremiah 16:16 happens, when these fishers turn hunters, man, that's the same sentiment that we're going to have on all these people that are going against Yahweh Shai, even if it's our own people, man. Verse 25. Also the king's commissioner who compelled men to sacrifice, he killed at that time. And the altar he pulled down. So all the soldiers that were there that were telling him, this is what the king says, man, he even took them out. Verse 26, thus dealt he zealously for the law of Yahweh, like as Phinehas did unto Zambri, the son of Salom. Verse 27, and Mattathias cried throughout the city with a loud voice, saying, whosoever is zealous of the law and maintaineth the covenant, let him follow me. And that covenant is circumcision, not eating of the swine, like these Greeks would make you put them down your throat, like Eleazar, which was an old wise elder of Israel at this time, that they put pork in his mouth and he spit it out, man, and rather go out on his shield than being better carried on his shield than going out on his knees, man, to this devil. It says, verse 28, so he and his sons fled into the mountains and left all that ever they had in the city, man. So they straight left everything that they knew and had comfort with and left out to the wilderness, man. And then the history goes where the Maccabees are just straight fucking them up, man. But this is the time that they had to make that choice. This is the time that they said, hey, man, are you going to take this or are you going to continue to rebel? Now they're already starting in the news that they're taking weapons away from those that they deem a threat to society or themselves, man. What do you think that's about, man? That they're slowly disarming the population. Another thing in the news, man, Russia moved warships to the Red Sea. This eclipse that's happening, and let me say this, man, if any cellular disruptions happen, if anything happens like that, it ain't from the eclipse, man. It's Esau fucking with his technology, just like he did a test run last month when all the carriers were down, AT&T, Sprint, T-Mobile. Hey, man, you couldn't make a call. You couldn't go on Instagram, Facebook, X, fucking, Meta, whatever the fuck they call it, man. You couldn't do any of that, man. This devil is bringing it, man. Hey, and today is the last day of the Feast of Unleavened Bread, man. As soon as the sundown, the Pesach, already happened, man. So the time now, the world is going to increase in violence, man, very quickly. And it's going to happen out of nowhere. What do you think these migrants are coming through the borders for, man? You think the migrants are coming through to work, man? Nah, your ass should have been happy with the Issacharites and the Mexicans coming over to work, man. But you're over here, saying, open borders, come in. Hey, man, we all understand it's a planned demolition to bring in the sleeper soldiers because you got Syrians, you got Somalians coming in, people from Sudan. These are countries that have been, bombed and messed up by Babylon. So when they come over here, they have the opportunity, man. They're gonna do what it does, man. They see all you Thotianas on Instagram, man. They see the type of lavish lifestyle that these Babylonians are living in. Why do you think you had that migrant saying, this is how you come in and squat in these houses, man? There's these laws that have passed in this land that are going to plunge this place into chaos, man. Not to mention that bridge, the so-called went down by getting that cargo ship, I say so-called lost steering, man. But when that went down, hey, man, you can still have a secondary and primary steering capabilities with there's no power to the ship, man. There's whole videos that people are starting to publish to expose that the story that this devil is telling you, man, is false. Just like every narrative that he's going to come out is false, man. And so now the next attack is going to be on the infrastructure. Bridges are burning now. I think there's two other bridges in the same week that went down, man. There was a cargo container, I don't know if you've seen the video on, in Turkey that straight ran into the cargo yard. Those big blue cranes that unload the ships? He straight sideswiped like 5 of those motherfuckers and they came down like dominoes. You have people saying, Allah, like they're fucking bugging out, man. But that's all attack on what? Supply chain. Because when war happens, man, if the supply chain is already messed up before World War III breaks out already, like it will be, man, hey, man, famine is only going to be increased even quicker, man. These people cannot get their goods, man. So famine is coming. And so all these psyops that they're putting in the news, understand that that's what it is, man. Esau going to the next step. But we're going to switch to Spanish now. Lord willing, that the English section of this camp was edifying. And in the title, I'm going to fix it. I forgot to put the English or Spanish. But for the next hour, you know, Yahweh Ratazal, unless someone comes and asks a question, we're going to be edifying the sheep in Spanish. You know, so all those brothers out here that are out there listening in English, Shalom.
This is the book of Habakkuk. Este es el libro de Habakkuk, capítulo 2, versículo 12. Hay del que edifica la ciudad con sangre y del que funda una ciudad con iniquidad. Hay es destrucción. Y esto es lo que se aproxima para este imperio edomita, especialmente América, ¿no? Porque ya hay sentencia para nuestros enemigos. ¿Okay? Yahweh para ya les ha puesto profecía de juicio a nuestros enemigos. Vean, hoy en día siguen empujando simplemente mentiras sobre el mundo. ¿Qué es lo que está poniendo hoy al descubierto a ellos? TikTok. ¿Ok? Un hermano mencionó, y es algo espiritual, que esta aplicación de TikTok tenga lo que nosotros podemos decir el ruido de un reloj. TikTok. ¿Ok? Que básicamente es cuando, que básicamente es como el tiempo, está midiendo el tiempo. Y eso es lo que tiene América. El TikTok de América, que es su tiempo, ya está a punto de terminar. ¿Ok? Próximamente, o cuánta gente no enviaron ya a las naciones, el NATO envió ejército para seguir apoyando a Ucrania. Pero Rusia ya sabe que esta clase de movida ya no es algo sencillo de mirar. Eso ya es tercera guerra mundial, ¿eh? 30,000 tropas movieron las Naciones Unidas, que supuestamente en la frontera de Ucrania. Nomás llegan ahí, se quitan el traje y se van de civiles y ya están peleando en contra de los... Porque, bro, que toda la masacre que le han hecho los rusos, ¿de dónde iba a sacar tantos soldados Ucrania? ¿De dónde? Y luego, digamos, para el desgasto que tienen de hombres y de economía, es la OTAN quien está haciendo la guerra. Rusia no está peleando con Ucrania, está peleando con la OTAN. Esa es la verdad.
No sé si tú ves el video de uno de las personas del gobierno de Ucrania, pienso en las defensas. Está manejando un Rolls Royce. It's a $600,000 car, man. ¿A dónde él puede agarrar el dinero por eso, man? Porque Estados Unidos estaba echando dinero, so ellos pueden pelear. Sigue la pelea allá en Ucrania.
Y es bien estúpido las otras naciones que donaron armamento militar, man. Es estúpido, porque así nomás compraron esos equipos militares y se los regalan a un país que llega a Rusia y se los destruye. Pero ¿quién fue el que gana? Ahora ya regaló ese armamento o equipo militar, ahora tiene que volver a comprarlo, man. ¿Y quién lo vende? Estados Unidos. Estados Unidos llega y dice, ven, dáselo, regálaselo. Y luego ya fue, ¡pum! Y ahora tú lo ocupas reemplazar, te lo vendo. Vean la estupidez de la gente, man, que ustedes piensan, o sea, el pueblo no ve eso, pero cuando uno analiza y dice, man, ¿qué chiste es eso de que tu nación done, regale y luego tiene que comprar? Y al que te dijo que los donaras es el que te los vende. ¿Dónde está la ganancia ahí, man?
Yo estaba mirando videos en Ucrania de los soldados de Ucrania, está corriendo, man. Ellos están dejando la máquina como nada pasa, la pintura no tiene uno scratch, man. Es casi nuevo porque los rusos estaban mirando la video, hey, mira, todo estaba nuevo. Hey, man, este
chingo de equipo militar, bro, pero bodega.
Estaba todo
estaban haciendo como un review de un paquete de correo. Mira, abriéndolo. Ahora le agarró esto y esto. Ven, cuando yo los miré dije yo,
estaba sentando en la silla.
Ahora las mismas almas que van a regresar. Pero es eso, voy a volver a leer. Habacuc 2 y 12. Ay del que edifica una ciudad con sangre y del que funda una ciudad con iniquidad. América fue fundado con iniquidad, con maldad, con brujería, ¿ok? Con sangre, con la caída y esclavitud del llamado indígena o nativo americano y con la esclavitud del llamado moreno, que bíblicamente viene siendo los judíos llamados morenos y los nativos americanos del reino norteño de la nación de Israel, que unidos componemos la nación de Israel. Eso es como se ha fundado este imperio de los edomitas. Pero Yahweh Bahashem Bashai le dice destrucción a este lugar.
Ese es Números 35 y 33. Esto garantizará que la tierra donde ustedes vivan no se contamine, pues al asesinato contamina la tierra y ningún sacrificio salvo la ejecución de asesino puede purificar la tierra del asesinato. Son lo mismo sangre de las personas de haciendo la ¿cómo se dice?
El asesino.
Asesino, man. Solo ellos, la sangre de ellos.
Dice, ¿cómo digo? Va a ser ojo por ojo o algo, pues. Ese es un dicho que existe, ¿no, Robert? Diente por diente, ojo por ojo, sangre por sangre. Eso es lo que es un dicho y es lo que aquí está hablando, pero lo que da referencia a eso, de que ya es algo justo que tú cometes un crimen, también te ha puesto a la muerte porque es un crimen, no fue un accidente, no fue en defensa propia, fue un crimen.
Esto garantizado.
Ya. Eso garantiza, digamos, el enojo de Yahweh para encima de por eso dice, ay, del que edifique así. Ahora venimos a sus leyes y él aprueba que se juzgue de esta manera, porque eso va a ser. Entonces, ¿a quién es al que se le va a dar juicio aquí? Al caucásico, ¿sí? Al llamado americano. ¿Por qué? Por su iniquidad, ha profanado los nombres gloriosos de Yahweh y Yahawashi y su imagen, y ha dado muerte a los santos. ¿Quiénes son? Los israelitas, morenos, hispanos y latinos descendientes de nativos americanos. Ese es un crimen que se tiene que hacer justicia. ¿Okay? Vienen, nos enseñaron estos, como lo dice en el libro de Revelación, capítulo 11, versículo 8. ¿Okay? Esta imagen esto ha sido puesto enfrente de la verdadera imagen del Mesías, que no vamos a decir que llegó un pintor y decir, ok, esto va a ser el Mesías crucificado para futuras generaciones, y eso no. Pero hay pinturas que reflejan que el Mesías era un hombre moreno, y eso es lo que ellos han ocultado.
Es el número 35 y 33. Esto garantizará que la tierra donde ustedes vivan no se contamine, pues el asesinato contamina la tierra y ningún sacrificio salvo la ejecución del asesino puede purificar la tierra del asesinato.
¿Por qué? Porque mire, puede haber plagas, puede haber muchas, las mujeres no quedan embarazadas, puede haber enfermedades. Esos son señales de que hay un problema, y los sacerdotes eran bien espirituales o la gente para entender eso. Por eso es que decían que cuando hallaran un cuerpo tenían que ir los más cercanos que hacían lindero y decir, yo no sé, hacer su diligencia de buscar al culpable y después decir, no sabemos quién fue, se deslindaban de esa sangre. Pero aquí cuando tú sabes quién mató, te tiene que matar al asesino del que cometió un crimen para que no haya pecado, no haya falta en esa tierra. Estamos hablando de Israel, ¿no? Estamos hablando de Israel. Por eso Yahweh Shai nos dio tan pesado juicio, porque nos convertimos en asesinos, en criminales, matando al inocente. Y eso está en la ley, ¿no? Porque tenemos que darles juicio.
Y Rubén está hablando de la ley. Ojo por ojo,
Ya.
diente por diente.
Es de lo que cuando les hicieron esta masacre de 140, creo que daron 130, 140, lo que él dijo. Vamos a hacerlo pagar. Sin ninguna excusa de quien haya sido un general, un presidente. No, él dijo, ese lo vamos a tronar.
Se dice, no me importa qué país, a dónde eres, tú van a pagar.
Lo van a buscar.
Van a buscar y van a pagar.
Un dron. Mándale un dron a este. Un delivery drone. Tengo a Ezequiel 25 y 13. Por tanto, así ha dicho Yahweh para hacienda Hawashai. Yo también extenderé mi mano sobre Edom y cortaré de ella hombre y bestia y los asolaré. Desde Temán hasta Dedán caerán a espada. 14. Y pondré mi venganza contra Edom en manos de mi pueblo Israel. Y harán en Edom según mi enojo y conforme a mi ira. Y conocerán mi venganza, dice Yahweh, porque estos mandatos de hacer justicia conforme nos han hecho, vamos a poner un ejemplo. Esaú levantó su imperio por nuestra sangre, por nuestra esclavitud y opresión. Adivinen qué, también vamos a levantar nuestro imperio con la sangre de ellos. Es así. No nos vamos a cansar hasta que sea cumplido su castigo de tenerlos chambeando a raya. No va a haber retiro, no va a haber retiro a los 50, 60 años, no va a haber ¿cómo se llama? Ahorro de retiro. Básicamente aquí cuando vas a trabajar te ofrecen una ya hay una que le llaman el 401K, que te quitan de tu sueldo una cantidad que tú puedes dar, sea semanal o como te paguen. Pues ese dinero, ya cuando tú te retiras, lo sacas. Nosotros no le vamos a dar nada de eso. Nada de que vas a tirar para que te retires, no. Derechito, plano así. Esclavitud, plano. No va a haber derechos civiles o los derechos humanos. No van a existir esas cosas donde tú vas a salir y marchar y querer hacer alegadera. No. Tú vas a entender, esas naciones van a entender que son sirvientes, que están en juicio, así como nosotros hoy en día entendemos que estamos en esclavitud, que hemos perdido, que perdimos básicamente nuestro honor. ¿Por qué nuestro honor? Porque nosotros fuimos quitados del lugar de honor, ¿sí? De ser reyes, de administrar, de gobernar. Perdimos nuestro honor. Pero hoy en día, vean, Yahweh ya nos está regresando para darnos esa gloria, esa honra, otra vez un honor.
Según Esdras 11 y 44, se dice, el altísimo Yahweh Bashmi Shai también ha mirado los tiempos soberbios y he aquí han terminado y sus abominaciones se han cumplido. Y está hablando de Isaú y Dor, están cargados de ese mundo ahora. Y puede leer las escrituras Job 9 y 24. Se dice, 45. Por tanto, no aperezcas más tu ira, ni tus alas horribles, ni tus plumas perversas, ni tus cabezas maliciosas, ni tus garras dañinas, ni todo tu cuerpo vanidoso. 46. Para que toda la tierra se refresque y vuelva siendo liberada de tu violencia, y que ella pueda esperar el juicio y la misericordia de aquel que la hizo.
Está bonito porque fíjate cómo es Yahweh Bashim Shai. Lo va a quitar. Le va a quitar de la violencia de los edomitas, pero va a entrar la violencia de los edomitas. Nosotros estamos bajo una violencia, digamos, de maldad fea, porque aquí si tú no apoyas a los abecedarios, puedes perder tus negocios, ¿no? Si tú no le das, si tú no dejas que tu mujer te golpee y te humille, siendo ella una promiscua, y quieres hacer algo en contra por tu propia voluntad, te va mal. Entonces aquí hay una violencia diferente a la violencia que nosotros vamos a poner, por así decirlo. Porque la escritura dice que, si puedes traer Salmo 2, cuando la escritura habla de Yahweh Shai ha obtenido el gobierno para las naciones con vara de hierro. Pero voy a leer yo aquí. Jeremías 51 y 19. No es como ellos la porción de Jacob, porque es el formador de todo, e Israel el cetro de su herencia. Yahweh va a hacer de los ejércitos es su nombre. Entonces, aquí vean más que Israel tiene una porción bien importante con Israel. Y esa es como digo, nosotros perdimos nuestra gloria de estar cerca de nuestro Padre, de nuestro Creador. Pero Él ahorita nos está regresando, ¿no? Hace años, cuando para que nosotros estuviéramos aquí o poderle contestar a un edomita quién somos, y con la Biblia, y decirle que va a ir a esclavitud, que van a ser destruidos, ¿cuándo? No podíamos, eso no es, o sea, esto no es de hombres. ¿O cuándo han visto el cristianismo haciendo ese trabajo? ¿Cuándo? Porque no, porque esto es algo especial, esto es de Yahweh para haciendo Shai. Él escogió a Israel y en estos días está mandando a sus siervos para hacer este trabajo. Esaú no lo puede detener porque él está sujeto a profecía. Él está cumpliendo profecías, como el hermano mencionó cuando otra vez regresó ahorita, estaba mencionando de las obras que él está haciendo de maldad, cortando los suministros de alimento para traer un caos, hambre, tragedia a la humanidad, usando a Esaú. ¿Okay? Entonces podemos ver que él juega a los dos lados. Yahweh juega a los dos lados. Tanto a nosotros nos va a dar también para poner en orden, pero no va a ser como, porque ¿quién quiere ser voluntario para poner orden en la tierra? Y diga a las naciones, yo, no. Nada de que vamos a andar preguntándoles, vamos a ganarlos del pecho y a ponerlos a pico y pala, a limpiar ríos, a limpiar tierra, a limpiar ciudades donde vamos a construir todo, es lo que vamos a tener estas naciones. Primeramente entrando a enterrar los huesos de los muertitos que van a quedar en esta tercera guerra mundial.
Todo ese plástico, yo estaba en medio de los
mar, playas.
Cuando ellos vean la playa, ellos agarran un screen y todo lleno con plástico, los animales, está comiendo. Yo veo la video de ellos, está cortando la panza de un
animales,
está lleno de bolsas de plástico.
Los animales en el lado de redes, bro.
No, los utiliza, es la primera cosa. Él tiene que limpiar de ese mundo,
Los cuerpos, el dinero que hizo. Continúo, dice en el 20, y eso es a lo que voy a lo que el hermano estaba hablando. La violencia de ese hombre va a ser quitada de la tierra, una violencia de maldad, injusta, pero nosotros vamos a venir también con una buena vara, pero en justicia. ¿Okay? Dice en el 20, martillo me soy y armas de guerra. Y por medio de ti quebrantaré naciones y por medio de ti destruiré reinos. Está hablando de Israel, los llamados morenos, hispanos y latinos, descendientes de nativos americanos. ¿Sí? Entonces, ¿qué está diciendo? Guerra. Porque las naciones no van a decir, yo soy voluntario y te quiero servir. Nos vamos a poner a hacer. Eso es una gran diferencia.
Violencia y juicio de Yahweh Bashmi nunca van a salir de este mundo, man. Se dice, el mundo van a quedar en paz, pero este mundo está hablando del mundo de Yahshua Allah, man. Todas otras naciones, cuando ellos están en el reino, este reino nuevo, estás en la tierra aquí, man, ellos van a hacer cosas de no estar correcto, man, y tiene que ser violencia en ellos, man. La maldición de ellos hicieron es igual de la juicio de ellos van a ganar, man. Nosotros no van a, como quitar wiri nomás porque si puede, como este Isaú o este Elam o Ishmael, no, man. Pero, man, cosas van a hacer 100% con la escritura. So, ese cristianismo siempre dice, hay paz en el mundo cuando nuestro Dios viene. Ellos hablan, no.
Y continúo. En el 21, por medio de ti quebrantaré caballos y a sus jinetes, y por medio de ti quebrantaré carros y a los que en ellos suben. ¿Okay? 22, asimismo por medio de ti quebrantaré hombres y mujeres, y por medio de ti quebrantaré viejos y jóvenes, y por medio de ti quebrantaré jóvenes y vírgenes. Yo no quiero que él sea mi dueño, una mujer. ¿Cómo de que no? Ahorita vas a ver cómo esto funciona.
Ellos, cuando Isaú estás encargado como el 1940s, 1800s, man, Jacobo no puede ver a una idomita, si como ella dice es mal. Él puede agarrar un lazo, man, en el neck, man. Ellos van a cortar él, van a, beat him up. We couldn't even do that.
Es cierto, en esa fecha que el hermano dio, no podíamos nosotros mirar a una domita. Hay una película de un ciudad le chifló a una domita de una tienda que lo mataron tan feo. Exactamente ese hombre. Emeteo. Le chifló a una.
Eso es mentira porque él no chifló a ella.
Exactamente. Y cuando ella murió confesó que había mentido. Y eso regresa, eso es causa de todo, man. Hasta el día de hoy, la gente, tú puedes haber hecho un mal a un familiar tuyo, a tu hijo, a quien sea, man, algo bien cercano. Pero como no está viejo esa persona y no está en un estado ya de morir, no confiesan su maldad. Ya confiesan cuando ya están por morir, man, que hicieron algo malo en contra de alguien. ¿Ok? Ya es cuando confiesan. Porque ya saben que el juicio viene. ¿Eh? Quieren llegar a Yahweh y decir, le pedí perdón, confesé mi pecado.
I'll change it right now. You know how Esau, like I said, he doesn't do it until he's on his deathbed. What does Esau do if he gets caught right then and there? He'll kill himself. So either way, this motherfucker ain't doing nothing bad until right before he dies.
Una mujer mató a su hijo, man, porque quebraron pobres. Y porque ella dijo que ella no quería que vivieran una vida de pobres, man. I got an extra wire brother because I just find out that what's in charge of it. Mira, voy a seguir leyendo aquí, man, en el 23. Dice, y también quebrantaré por medio de ti al pastor de su rebaño. Bueno, hasta ayer allá, man. voy a brincar al 24. Y pagaré a Babilonia y a todos los moradores de Caldea y de todo el mal que ellos hicieron en Sión, delante de vuestros ojos, dice Yahweh Bashem Hashai. Nosotros vamos a ser testigos de cómo empieza el quebrantamiento de nuestros enemigos, ¿no? ¿Ves? Vamos a ser testigos, como ellos nos han hecho, nosotros vamos a hacer contra ellos. Y esto es bíblico, son promesas, es esa
Dice doble.
la profecía. Ya.
Dice, nosotros vamos a pagarle doble.
Y esa copa representa la opresión que ellos nos han hecho. La opresión que nos han hecho esta gente. Y vean que para que establezcamos la paz en la tierra va a llevar un buen tiempo todavía. No es como la gente ha sido enseñado de que va a regresar el Mesías y llegó la paz. No, llegó el tormento para las naciones. Esa es la realidad. La paz para nosotros, el tormento para las otras naciones. Eso es lo que va a llegar cuando regrese el Mesías. ¿Okay? Y de ahí en adelante pues nos va a llevar un tiempo a someter a las naciones en orden, 1000 años, ¿ves? Para que ya sean, ahora sí como decimos, cuando un perrito ya come de tu mano, ¿ves? Ya van a poder comer de nuestra mano, ya no va a ser como una fiera salvaje. Ya, mira, y solitos en obediencia van a llegar, porque va a ser un proceso para poderlos quebrar. Se van a querer rebelar, ¿no? Por eso vamos a tener que usar fuerza contra ellos. Porque nosotros, como dijo Kanye West, nosotros pues falso de que nosotros voluntariamente quisimos ser esclavos de ellos. Nadie quiere ser voluntariamente esclavo, que primero te sepan, te vamos a madrear, vamos a violar a tu mujer, a tus hijas, vamos a chingar a tus hijos, y tú digas, hey, yo soy voluntario para llevar esa angustia. Una persona en sus 5 sentidos, ¿quién va a decir que así, bro? ¿Quién va a decir yo escojo que violes a mi mujer, a mis hijas, y mis hijos los madrees? No quiero estar con mi familia, enciérrenme en la cárcel. ¿Quién va a decir eso ahorita? Y eso es estupideces de la gente de Saúl, que tiene sus títeres para hacer pensar a la gente a mentiras.
Es Apocalipsis 18 y 5. Pues sus pecados se han amontonado hasta el cielo, y Yahweh Bashem Yahushai se acuerda de sus maldades. 6. Págale a ella lo que ella les ha hecho a otros. Denle doble castigo por todas sus maldades. Ella preparó una copa de terror para otros, así que prepararon el doble para ella. Ese es el doble.
¿Sí ves? Y es como leímos a destrucción al que construyó una ciudad con sangre y iniquidad. Por eso dice que como ella hizo, páguenle doble. Porque así como levantó, por eso sacamos la escritura, nosotros levantamos esta ciudad, o esto fue levantado con nuestra sangre, nuestro trabajo. Nosotros vamos a levantar nuestro reino también con la sangre de ellos y con su esfuerzo. Pero sin iniquidad. No va a haber iniquidad, va a haber justicia.
Y este país, man, es muy glorioso como es, porque Jacobo, especialmente de Judá, man, porque los inventores, todos los de tú puedes ver, man, es de Jacobo, man, de los inventores de ellos. So,
ya Esaú es un mentiroso, man. Como estaba hablando hace rato, para entender sus mentiras, ellos se escondieron. Tú has leído ese libro, bro, que desde que cayó el imperio bizantino, pararon las construcciones de castillos hermosos, eso de que las princesas, de Disney, y los castillos, eso regresa, eso fue creado de los edomitas, del proclamado hombre blanco, porque los que crearon los castillos fueron los israelitas, los que crearon las pirámides, man, esas esculturas tan chingonas que poco vemos hoy, ha sido de los del reino norteño israelitas. Esaú que ha creado.
Y la historia, even the Greek gods, the Hercules, the Disney movie, all this, that's all
va acerca a cosas de filósofos de israelitas.
Es wicked as hell, pero los israelitas ya hacían primero.
Y en el año de cuando cayó los bizantinos, de ahí en adelante fue que Saúl se puso como inventores, como reyes, pero los verdaderos que fueron eran hombres morenos, man. Ya, él se ha robado la historia, se ha robado los inventos.
Cuando él está mirando las cosas, él está quitando de la tierra, porque Isaú tiene la capacidad de él puede ir a otros países e esclavar las cosas de nosotros tienen los tiempos pasados, man. Y eso porque él puede ver, de él tiene que quitar las narices.
Son arqueólogos, tienen un sistema de arqueología, vamos a ponerlo mundial. Y sépanme, una de las cosas que aprendí es a China le dio tres jodas bien dadas, 3 veces se peleó con los ingleses y los 3 veces los chingaron, ¿ok? Entonces, muchas de estas asociaciones que tiene Saúl de ir a escarbar y de meterse a naciones y él ser el que decide para dónde se van las estatuillas y eso, es él, porque de esa manera él protege la verdad. Quiero decir, él esconde la verdad y enseña la mentira, porque en esas excavaciones aparecen cosas que demuestran las mentiras de este hombre. Por eso es que él creó eso. También creó Hollywood. Antes de que una película salga, ellos la tienen que mirar y después ellos la aprueban. Ellos son los que dicen esta es catalogada 13R o nada más R.
También ellos puse espíritus en las películas y también la música, porque antes de los artistas puede, ¿cómo se dice?
Pues antes de soltar un álbum también tienen que verlo.
Tienen que traer los brujas y hacer un ceremony, you know? Pero también me explicaron las cosas. Isaú saben por los tiempos de antiguos, man, de la primera religión, como la old religion, como se dice. Pero es de Egyptology, man.
Exactamente, masonería.
Es Masonic, Masonic, it's a secret society, es Illuminati, you know, todas las clases de esas cosas.
Ese vato no es dueño de, nomás es dueño de Petra, el güey.
Porque Isaú estaba excavando las cosas y él está mirando las cosas de Israel, estaba usando, you know, in English, because Esau was digging up pagan artifacts in Israel. And he was saying, oh, look, they got power from this too. And that's where you get all these religions. But
sigue escarbando, hallaron una monedita recientemente, ¿no?
Hay uno, they find rings of Yahweh's name, like picture. Y también la Vatican, man. Como dice 50 miles, 50 miles de libros, espadas, como es underground, es abajo de la tierra. Y ellos tienen artefactos de toda clase de los gobiernos en los reinos en Estados Unidos. Man, ellos tienen mucho, man. Ellos saben todo, man. Isaú sabe todo, man. Porque él tiene que saber todo para decir una mentira. Tú no puedes decir una mentira si no tienes la verdad. So, tú no sabes las imágenes, man. Tú no sabes las historias, man. Él sabe de Jacobo, no sabe nada, man. Y no van a buscar nada, man. Sí, Yahweh no puse el espíritu en ellos, man, a buscar la verdad.
cuando cayó el imperio bizantino, vino lo que le llaman ellos el Renacimiento, y leí ahí en ese artículo que dice, ahí es cuando la revolución moderna vino, y la música, la escritura, y comenzó, es maldito, y es cierto, man. Comenzó el desastre de toda esta estupidez que otra vez conocemos, de estos pedófilos malditos, man. Es bonito, es ya padre que Yahweh nos dio el espíritu para entender las cosas, ¿eh?
Porque nosotros no tenemos la capacidad, la capacidad a ir a otro país a grabar. Oh man, este es de Issachar. Hey man, él nomás le dio fe, man. Nomás fe. Y fe es todo, man. No tiene que ir a grabar y sabe, hey man, se dice Issachar allá. Hey man, uno puede ver la hebreo, pero no, hey man. Puede ir en la internet y buscar toda la información, pero la cosa es que nosotros no como Thomas. Thomas tiene que ver las cosas, nosotros nomás tiene fe, ¿no? Y también yo quiero decir, nosotros podemos mirar todo. We can see everything. We don't got to go in here and do all the extra shit. We see everything plain as day.
Hermano, que ahorita sacó ese putín, esta revelación del color del Mesías, ¿no? Nosotros no necesitamos eso para hacer videos y decir él es un moreno. No necesitamos eso, como hay muchísima gente ahorita en TikTok sacándolo, man. Ey, se cayó la mentira. Ey, vea, ahora.
No sé si tú sabes, pero
nosotros no necesitamos algo, a una aprobación de un gobierno para decir, vean más que nosotros estamos enseñándoles algo verdadero. Nosotros aprendimos por fe, ¿ok? Fue algo que no vimos, no nos contó un hombre, sino por medio del Espíritu de Yahweh se nos reveló. Y eso es otro nivel, ¿no? Eso es como dice, ese es poder espiritual. Entonces van a pensar que están acá haciendo un exorcismo. No, eso ya es poder espiritual, es lo que Él nos ha dado, ¿no? De entender entender el Salvador de Israel, ¿no? ¿Quién te puede salvar? Entonces hoy ya no tenemos esa imagen de César Borgia como antiguamente lo teníamos. Y nos arrodillábamos y llorábamos y luego aparecía ese pinche domita en nuestra mente.
No estamos muriendo igual, porque puede ver, las cosas que están pasando. Son 100% lo que dicen las escrituras, ¿no? Porque eso es un,
intervención divina. El Willie Lynch, cuando dijo cómo hacer esclavos eternamente, o era una asegurada como de 300 años o así, ¿no? Pero digo, pueden despertar si existiera una intervención divina, y esa es la intervención divina, que Él nos permitió entender quién son nuestros enemigos, nuestra situación, quién somos como gente.
No hay ningún tiempo en esta historia de los morenos nativos americanos y los latinos puede decir hasta Isaú y Dom que tú vas a ir a la esclavitud, ¿eh? Es de 80 años atrás. Hey, no puede decir eso, ¿eh? Porque ellos no pueden ir a agarrar un moreno y ponerle en la árbol, pero no hay celulares, no hay personas que están llamando y está diciendo la policía, y ellos están agarrando a este moreno y estaba poniendo en they're driving away to the mountains. There was nobody calling like that.
Porque ahorita, antes no había teléfonos para que dijeran, están cometiendo un crimen contra una persona, y ellos lo hacían libre, todo el pueblo estaba de acuerdo.
Cámaras.
Hoy en día una Karen o un Ken, ¿no? Andan haciendo algo chueco y luego y me grabe, mire, me pegó, me anda amenazando, creo que trae pistola, y el vato así, no es cierto, mentirosa, no es cierto, no trae nada, porque ya no puede el maldito mentir, ¿no? Ese es su espíritu de los edomitas, ¿ok? Regresando a quien somos, vean la importancia, pues el libro de Marcos, capítulo 4, versículo Voy en el 21. Pues esta es la importancia de anunciar esta verdad. Y nuestros apóstoles ancianos, cuando ellos tuvieron esta verdad, ellos no la escondieron, ¿eh? Como estos cristianos que ellos se han vendido por dinero y les dicen qué enseñar y qué no enseñar. ¿Okay? Libro de Marcos 4, capítulo 4, versículo 21, también les dijo, ¿acaso se trae la luz para ponerla debajo del almud o debajo de la cama? ¿No es para ponerla en el candelero? La luz es la verdad. La verdad, como dijo el hermano hace rato, para tú contar una mentira, tienes que saber la verdad. ¿Ves? Entonces nosotros viniendo en justicia y en verdad, tenemos que darles a conocer las cosas correctamente, ¿ven? No vamos a decir, oh, yo ya la sé, nomás es para mí, no me importa la gente. No, nuestra responsabilidad es enseñarla. Si es que verdaderamente sientes que tienes la fe. Si no, de todos no vas a poder. Porque tú tienes que pedir y pararte por algo que verdaderamente estás seguro que es verdadero. Que estás seguro que es así como dice la Escritura.
Tú tienes que saber solo en tu mente.
¿Ya?
You know?
Esta bola de perros no lo va a aceptar. Tú tienes que mantener firme. Termino de leer aquí, en el 22. Porque no hay nada oculto que no haya de ser manifiesto, ni escondido que no haya de salir a la luz. Y ahí está. Era un tiempo, como dijo ese Willie Lynch, era una intervención divina. Y ha sido un proceso. Vean, esto de que fue revelado está global en Acción Brasil, todos los modelos dispersos entre el mundo le está haciendo un clic y a Esaú le está haciendo TikTok.
En el tiempo de información es ahora. Si tú estás en ignorancia es porque tú quieres. Tú no quieres buscar la información. Él está hablando de los celulares, algo van a pasar en abril 8. Yo no sé, pero si algo pasa, Isaú está haciéndolo.
Sí, porque cuando no había tecnología y había los eclipses o algo, ¿no? O cuando empezó, ¿cuántos eclipses no han pasado desde que existe la electricidad o los teléfonos? Han pasado muchos, no, pero como ya el TikTok, o sea, ya el tiempo, ya lo está empujando a moverse porque él tiene que quitar las redes sociales, ¿no? Porque ya no puede defenderse. Ya no puede defender su mentira. Apenas saca una mentira y ¡pum! Sale la verdad. No, este fulano hizo esto en tal año, en tal esto y así. Ya no puede. Ya no puede, ¿no?
Es el Proverbios 13 y 13. Los que desprecian el consejo buscan problemas. Los que respetan un mandato tendrán éxito. En otra traducción se dice van a agarrar un reward, porque es un ley que tú tienes que tener fe. Es un ley, man. Es el nuevo pacto, man. La ley de fe. So, what is it? Faith, mercy, the things that were lacking in the law,
La fe y la misericordia son importantes para tú pues, hacer las cosas correctas, ¿no? Si no tienes misericordia, tú puedes tratar muy mal a la gente.
Because if you don't believe in faith and mercy, that means you don't believe that the Lord is going to have mercy on you. So you're like, I don't believe it.
Y es bien equivocado ser un culero, tener a alguien como tratarlo mal, man. Y tú sabiendo que también estás igual de cagado, que ellos, man.
I moved my chin too many times. I'm gonna charge you by the syllable.
Y todo eso, ¿no? No tenemos que tener temor ante todo, porque vamos a ver, voy a ver. Estamos hablando de entendimiento, estamos hablando de conocimiento, pero ¿qué viene primero? viene primero. Libro de Proverbios, capítulo 1, versículo 7. Esto es una clásica. ¿Okay? El principio de la sabiduría es el temor de Yahweh Bahashai. Los insensatos desprecian la sabiduría y la enseñanza. Por eso estamos diciendo, no vas a tratar a gente mal. Si tú tienes sabiduría, tienes que entender que primero tú recibiste misericordia.
Tienes que saber cómo es el mente de Jacobo. Tú no van a portar en él, ¿no? Como tú eres una persona glorioso porque tú tienes la verdad y él no. Hey, man, esa mentalidad es...
Ahora, si se porta todo pendejo, pues el padre lo destruya de la manera más horrorosa a él y a su casa.
O sea, what scripture said when the poor man is accused, the word is used.
Hay una escritura para vaciarlo, otra escritura que dice Yahweh Bahashai es el defensor del pobre. ¿Sí? ¿Y cuál es ese pobre? El pobre es el humilde, el que reconoce que él necesita de Yahweh Bahashai. No ese vato que viene y te saluda y te pide dinero. No, el humilde es alguien que reconoce la necesidad del perdón de Yahweh Bahashai. Alguien que sabe que es pues, su condición de que no puede no resolver las cosas. Pues vamos a ponerlo más atrás. Uno no puede salvar su vida. ¿Okay? Uno no puede salvarlas, no podemos salvar nuestras vidas. Porque eso depende de Yahweh Bahashai.
Ese es Salmo 51 y 17. El sacrificio que si deseas es un espíritu quebrantado. Tú no rechazarás un corazón arrepentido y quebrantado, oh Dios. Yahweh Bahashai. Good.
What do you guys do? We got a Bible in our hands, we're on the street, so street preaching. So is there like a fiesta going on today?
No, I don't know what those other Mexicans do.
You don't know? Because I was gonna ask.
Yeah, I don't know the event. There's a wedding or something. Church. Oh, we know it's Easter Sunday today. They're probably
maybe they're Seventh-day Adventists.
Yeah, Seventh-day Adventists. Yeah, probably.
Seventh-day Adventists. They go Saturday.
Yeah.
But they would still have Easter on Sunday.
I used to be a Seventh-day Adventist, but I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
I have a friend that would be that.
Yeah, Ellen G. White was a woman. That's what they say is a prophet. A woman cannot be a prophet.
And so, what are you now?
Oh, the Hebrew Israelites. It's not a religion.
It's not.
This is reclaiming your nationality, because on this side is the biblical names,
Right.
and on the other side is the names that the world calls us. Like you see a Mexican and so-called black man. So the so-called black man is actually.
So really, are you saying that people that are called Negroes now are the tribes?
They are the tribes. They're a tribe of Judah, but the so-called black man mainly comes from Judah, Levi, and Benjamin. But also you have Native Americans here, like the Blackfoot, the Cherokee, the Cheyenne. You know, they'll go black descendants. Then you also have $5 Indians called the Dawes Rolls, where the so-called white settlers would come over here and get free land from the federal government, and all they would have to do is put their name under Native American ancestry, and now their ancestry is now Native American. So that's why you have a Native Americans this day that look like white people. Why? Because the white people back in the day could say, hell no, the government ain't giving away free land to no savage. I'm gonna pay for it. So their ancestors would come up and pay, and it happened a lot during the down south in Jim Crow eras. No, actually it was before the Jim Crow era, because Jim Crow came with slavery. But going back to the $5 Indian, have you ever heard that phrase? Yeah, it's like a $5 Indian. Like I said, $5.
Have you ever heard of the Pueblo Revolt?
Pueblo Revolt. I mean, well, do you know that the Native Americans were Israelites? You know the Chief
But I
Joseph
mean,
Campbell? Yeah, there's a lot of slavery. So
Pueblo Revolt was all the Pueblos all together. Most of these Pueblos are all independent. They had like cities, right, that they had made homes and they lived in cities. They grew corn. This is in New Mexico. Right? Well, then Coronado came through there from Mexico City and kind of created this Spanish territory, claimed it for Spain. Well, the Pueblos got sick and tired of being treated the way they were being treated. Spanish and going up. And so they organized this revolt in 1680 and they kicked the Spanish all the way.
That's good.
We're going with the war of Texas. That's a lie because they start going to Texas. The let's say the people asked to the government, Mexican government, to allow them to settle, go to Mexico and Texas and have some land because they were saying that the United States did not allow them to have their own land and crowds and everything. So they went to ask for some land, but after they start getting multiplying numbers, they revolt. They were like, oh, now we want it to be independent. And then they lost the war. And then the other states like Arizona, Colorado, New Mexico, California. So the real conflict started with Texas.
With the Alamo. Remember the Alamo?
That was really the real fight that you remember.
Yeah, and then
since then, there was a letter that did not allow the Mexicans to have their own army. They could not be able to build weapons,
drill their own oil, make their own factories.
You mean in Mexico?
Yeah.
In Mexico.
The United States make the government of Mexico to sign a document that they're allowed to have the land that Mexico has right now, but they're not able to drill the oil. They're not able to build cars. They have their own factory.
Wait, when was it?
After they lose Texas.
After, so Texas was a republic.
That's where you
Before
started
state.
How long? Not even a year after they.
Yeah, right. I don't know. I could.
Because everything was a plan.
Yeah, but the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, they are all the children of Israel. The Native Americans and the Mexicans, we came here at the same time. We came here after the Assyrian captivity in 724 BC. Okay, one of the oldest archaeological artifacts was called the Chief Joseph Temple. You look right there at the first one, the Chief Joseph was actually tribe chief here in Idaho.
Yeah.
That is a uniform receipt. It was from the Assyrian captivity for sacrificial animals. Only the Israelites used the lambs, the doves, and certain animals for sacrifices. And this was something that he handed down to I can't remember who he gave it up to, but the general that came over, this is the thing he had. He said his forefathers had shown the What do you mean all this? We don't have a leader, man. Our leader is Yahweh Shai. The world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. That's not his name. That'd be our leader.
Very interesting.
Yep.
Have a good one.
You too. Thank you.
Este hombre preguntó quién es nuestro líder hoy día. Okay. Vamos a ver, de acuerdo a profecía, quién está establecido como líder nuestro.
Y esos personas Yo estaba hablando de ellos, son caritas, nativos americanos. Esa es la Oseas 1:11. Entonces, los pueblos de Judá e Israel se unirán, elegirían un solo líder.
Y elegirán un solo líder.
Y regresarán juntos del destierro. Que gran día será el día de Jezreel, cuando Yahweh plantara de nuevo a su pueblo en su tierra.
Jezreel va al nombre de semilla. Esa es los descendientes de Jacob, de Israel. Somos nosotros, los descendientes de las tribus. Pero, como dice, escogerán un líder. ¿Quién es ese líder? Por eso, como él dijo, ¿quién es el líder de todo esto? Yahweh Shai. Ese líder es de nosotros.
Como se dice a Samuel, a Saúl. Nosotros no necesitamos rey porque Yahweh Shai es el rey.
Cuando Israel, él quería ver un trono y quería cargarlo a él ahí.
Todas las otras naciones tienen un rey, porque nosotros no. Porque ellos quieren ser igual de los otros fucking heathens.
Pero nosotros sabemos que espiritualmente ellos están con nosotros. ¿Y cómo? Con sus ángeles. Nosotros sí tenemos un líder que es Yahweh Shai. Y ¿qué es lo que dice? Judá e Israel. Entonces, ya estamos juntos otra vez, invocando y anunciando a nuestro rey, Yahweh Shai. Primeramente el Padre, y Yahweh Shai. Pero eso es. Entonces, ¿qué se dedica? ¿Qué hace? ¿Quién son? Somos los hebreos israelitas. Nuestro rey es Yahweh Shai. ¿Ok? Llamado moreno, hispano y latino, descendiente de nativo americano aquí en las Américas. Y aquellos dispersos entre las naciones con la apariencia de esas naciones que en el espíritu entienden que son israelitas, componemos la nación de Dios. No nomás en América, estamos alrededor del mundo entero. Hawái, Japón, China, India, Rusia, todo lugar. Estamos.
Y en los pequeños,
Y en una isla por ahí donde pero estamos en todo lugar y en todo el planeta. Por eso es que no iba a haber otra manera más de llegar al mundo por medio de este mensaje, por medio de la ciencia y la tecnología que hoy tenemos al alcance. Nosotros estamos ahorita aquí, vamos a acabar, hemos visto pasar cientos de gentes para allá y para acá, que no les interesa esto, pero a los que les interesa van a tener la opción de verlo por el internet. ¿Ok? Es como se van a edificar. Pero por eso, hermanos, vamos a terminar mirando hacia el este, dando toda alabanza, honra y gloria a Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Lakha Kodash, dando dobles honores, saludos a nuestros apóstoles, ancianos, Shalom para el electo, Shalom. Shalom.
Shalom, Mark. Shalom. Shalom.